Hi ladies, this is my second mini album video, and I made this mini album a couple of weeks ago, but I never did a video of it, so this is it. In this mini album I used the My Mind's Eye paper, Wild Asparagus number 4, and the front cover, I really love the flower paper, so I decided to have that as a cover. And I'm not sure if you can see, but I tried to glimmer mist the page with the what is the name of that bottle? Well, Vanilla Breeze, I think is, yeah, and used some cardstock paper to hide how I bind it, and only a sticker here. I don't know, I don't have any particular idea what this means, more than that I wanted to try some techniques in it. So I think I'm gonna use it for me and my girls at the uni, if, you know, a little bit mini album of my friends. And this sticker, remember, I really love those ornaments you use on the covers, but I didn't have, so this is kind of my alternative of those. This is the first page, kept it simple, really like the pattern of the paper with stripes and yeah, that kind of well, it's not flowers, but I like it. And the journaling spot here with the pearls. Next page is a half page. I used some of my Prima stamps, and I tore the paper here and distressed it, and this is how it looks like. I like it. A place for a photo, not journaling because of the thoughts, but photo, definitely. This is a corner stamp, and I like it. Used the embossing technique here, and the paper looks so old and really cool. I love it. I really love this paper collection by My Mind's Eye. They did a good job with it. This is a tag, a plain tag, but I tried to stamp some, use some fibers and keys, and one of the what do you call it? Prima, yeah, Prima stamps. And in the middle, I don't know what to put, so I put a Prima bling there. I thought it looked cool. Had to change. Nothing there, but I'm probably gonna, well, actually there is something there. A key. I didn't see because of the camera. So I'm gonna probably put a photo there, or journaling here, and a photo there. Next page looks like this. This is one of those graphic 45. Comes from a graphic 45 paper with a lot of clocks. I just cut out this and put a Prima bling here. And this is a die cut from the graphic 45. I don't know if you can see what it says. And behind. And this page is from a very old Swedish book. I just distressed a little bit from on the sides, but not too much, because the book actually looked very distressed itself. It's really old. I think from 1920s or something like that. And next page is the rest of the paper from the cover. And here I used liquid pearls in the center of the flowers. And as you can see, this paper doesn't fit the book, so I mean the album, so I've used acrylic paint in pink to use it instead of cardstock as background. I usually use acrylic paint if I don't have the right color, cardstock color, so I just use acrylic paint as background and just adhere my papers on. Next page looks like this. I made this is the cover of the pocket is actually vellum paper, but because of the background paper is so patterned and colorful, I adhered the vellum paper to another cream colored paper and then made a pocket. and use some lace here in a Prima. And for tag, I used actually the tag that comes from the Prima package. So I like the green color and the shape of the tag, so I just used it. But I covered the text with some cardstock, textured cardstock, really pretty, and some lace. I mean ribbon. So here I was thinking I could journal and put a photo here. Perfect, right? I really love it. Next page, I use one of the masks, Tim Holt masks, whatever the name of this one is. Another page from that old book. It's a textbook, it's a story, I think, it's a novel. Very, very old. I really like it, and I just put the mask on and used the distress ink. Next page, another half mini, or half page. I used one of the corner stamps, I think from Heidi Swap, if I'm not wrong, and a place for photo, and also a journal. Next page, polka dots. I really love them. Nice color, a flower, and Prima center, some fibers. These flowers, or the flowers I've used in my minis, all of them comes from those tubes, Essential something by Prima. I really love them. I bought, I think, 3 from Simon Says Stamp, like something last year, a couple of months ago, and they're still, I still have some left, and I've used them pretty much, so they're really good, and I love the color, the distressed and vintagey colors of the Primas. Next page, another polka dot page, and I put stickles around these dots. I thought it was too plain, so I was thinking if I put some stickles on it, it will look, I don't know, give it more color, and yeah. Next page, this is the clock stamp I have. I used Tim Holtz distress powder, but it's too bright, you can almost not see it, but you can feel it. It has, you know, the distressed powder, you can feel the texture. And another half page with that paper. It's torn here, so old, because I've closed it too many times. It looks like this. I don't distress my mini albums too much, just a little bit on the edges, because I actually like how the papers look themselves. So the next page is one of these notes pad I have, and this is just a page I took from that notepad. I forgot from what. I think it's Prima actually, but I'm not sure. And it looks like this, and with some Prima flowers and bling. Next page is one of these Marion pockets. I use a damask and a stamp here with distress powder, but it's not very distressed or have that texture, because I kept it on the heat so much it actually started to melt, and I really like the how it looks like. So this is the distress powder by Tim Holtz, the one that feels kind of sandy, but I didn't stop after a couple. I kept it over the heat, or I heated a lot, so in the end it started to melt, and this is how it looks like. I'm not sure if you can see, it's really cool. Put a button there and a tag. Next page is a place for a journal and my key stamp. I distressed the paper a little bit and put it on some brownish paper to give it a kind of a frame, and I like how it looks like. Last page is also very simple. This mini I didn't put too many embellishments in because I love the paper and didn't want to cover it too much, and I also wanted to use a lot of photos in this mini, so but I'm not sure what team. Well, I'll find out something. And this is one of the Tim Holtz masks and some lace, and this was my mini. So hopefully you liked it. Bye bye.